hey, 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 hey. I'm bored. I'm so bored. Okay, so it is currently, oh my god, I don't even know the date today. Okay, today is the beginning of the week. It is Monday, May 13th, 2019. It's the beginning of a new week, and I'm just gonna say it is about freaking time. There's a week for time management. I swear, my life has been hell. I have been affected physically by my homework because I'm just up all night long. Literally, I got to the point last night where I was legitly like, okay, I have 30 minutes to get this done before it's due. Like, seriously. And I was like, oh my god, I was freaking out so bad. And my computer is still glitching out. I don't know what the hell to do about it. But it is the beginning of a new week. And this week is time management, which I'm super excited about. Because, I mean, I kind of need it. Like, I kind of needed it a while ago. I was talking about it with one of my friends, and she was like, well, like, maybe, like, you had to, like, oh my god, words. I don't know how to use words. Well, like, I was telling her, like, oh my god, it's about freaking time. Like, why didn't this happen earlier in the year? Like, why wasn't this, like, month 1 or something? And she had a good point. She was like, well, maybe you probably had to struggle to be able to understand how hard it is, without really good time management skills. And I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. It's getting warmer outside. It's getting a lot warmer outside. Oh my god, my car was keyed, like, yesterday. Oh my god. I was like, since I was up all night last night, I slept in until probably, like, 10, like, around 10 this morning, and I heard my mom arguing with my grandpa upstairs. Like, I just heard my mom say, like, she didn't, like, something, and I was like, oh my god, or what did I do? Or they arguing about something? Is he being an ass about something, or whatever, because he can be an ass about stuff. And I was like, okay, I don't feel like it. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep. Don't want to do anything. I just want to sleep until I feel like I'm rested. And then my mom calls me from upstairs, and she says to come upstairs. And I'm like, oh god, what happened? And I thought there was gonna be a huge fight. But no, I walked upstairs, and she basically tells me, she basically just said, somebody keyed your car, and I'm like, what the hell? And she's like, well, do you know anybody who would be angry towards you to do that? And I'm like, no, like, I have no idea. Like, if I was in high school, that'd be a completely different story, but I have no idea. And, like, people walk by our house all the time. Like, we live, like, here's my house. Like, if my house was, like, facing that way, the high school is, like, on this side, behind us, over there a little bit. So there's always kids walking by, like, literally in the morning and in the afternoon, before and after school. And, we went out and looked at my car, and it's, like, keyed in, like, 2 different places on the hood, and I'm like, what the hell? Or, like, I think she even asked me if I keyed my car, and I'm like, why the hell would I key my car? And, well, for one, it's not even my car. She owns this car, and I'm like, what? Like, why would I do that? And she says, we're gonna have to call the police, and I'm like, what? Like, what? It's like, what? Like, it's not like we're gonna be able to catch whoever did this. It's like, what? And then she made a good point. It's like, well, we have to file a police report for the insurance and whatever. I know I'm getting totally off topic with school, but this is what happens when you're in college. Like, you get derailed because shit happens, and people are stupid because they keyed my car. So she was like, well, we have to file a police report for the insurance, and I'm like, well, that makes sense. So we, the cop came, and, like, you know, got dressed, and the cop came, and we were talking to him and stuff, and he asked me basically all the same questions, like, do you know anybody who would do this? And I'm like, no. And he asked me when the last time I drove it was, and I'm like, well, like, I haven't driven it since, like, Friday. It's Monday. I haven't driven it since Friday. got in my car to get my sunglasses and my wallet yesterday because we went in my mom's truck to a movie and I didn't see it, and I was like, oh my god. So the cop came and we were talking to him and he took her statement and stuff, and it was actually cool. This is actually why I'm telling this story. Part of the reason why I'm telling the story is because as he was asking me, like, when was the last time you drove your car and stuff, like, when did you notice it? And I'm like, well, I haven't noticed it for a few days. Well, I mean, for a few days, because it happened, like, most likely yesterday. And he's like, how often do you drive it? And I'm like, I drive it often, but in the last week and a half, I've been sleeping in late because I've been up so late, like all hours of the night finishing my homework, so I sleep in late into the day. So I get up and I don't really, like, sometimes I don't even get up and drive it during the day because I'm so exhausted. And he was like, you know, as he was writing stuff down, he was just making conversation like, oh, what are you going to school for? And I'm like, I'm going to college for film. And he's like, oh, that's really cool. And then he started telling me about how he used to do film for like Melaleuca and stuff and other, like, a couple other places. And a friend of his in, like, high school, but this was back when there was legit, I think he said, like, he said it was some year in the 70s, and he was talking about how when he was working with film and stuff, it was literal film. It wasn't any of this digital crap. It was legit all film, and I'm like, that's actually really cool. Like, I look at how much technology is in my generation, and I'm ashamed. Like, literally ashamed. I mean, I love it. I use it all the time, like, legitly, but I'm so ashamed. But anyway, we kept talking about it and stuff, and how how his friend lives, like, on the border, like, right across the border from somewhere on the border of, like, Washington and Idaho. I think it was Washington. Yeah, Washington and Idaho. And, he does stuff for, like, other organizations and stuff. I think he said he does it, he does advertising for different, companies and organizations, and I'm like, that's actually really cool. So it was kind of weird. I mean, we called the cops to come file a police report for the insurance because my car got keyed, and the cop shows up, and while he's taking notes or whatever and taking a statement, we're talking about film and stuff. And I'm like, this dude's actually really cool. And I'm like, this is actually really cool. I mean, there are cops that are just straight up just, oh my god, I hate you. But, like, this is a very small town, so I thought it was going to be somebody I knew. But I actually didn't know this officer. I don't even remember his name, actually, but we spent probably between 10 and 20 minutes talking about film and stuff while he was doing his job. And I'm like, that's actually, like, it was actually a really nice conversation. And, right before he left, he was like, well, good luck with everything, and he shook my hand, and I'm like, there are decent people in the world. That's actually really freaking cool. But, okay. And back to this week's objective. Okay, cool. Objective. I don't know. I'm bored. I'm so bored. So this week, I've already watched most of the videos for this week. I downloaded the workbook PDF and, like, everything else. I printed it out and I started filling it out, and I'm like, wow, this is like, oh my god, this is gonna be, I mean, it's about, like, scheduling, scheduling stuff, like, basically, like, having a set time to, like, study and do schoolwork. And it was kind of weird because, well, the one thing I figured out that's really important is to take breaks. Like, even a lot of it was talking about procrastination and how you can, like, stay away from procrastination. And then I was like, well, I know that, but I mean, I've gotten to the point where I'm procrastinating because I'm overworking myself so much. And then it finally got to a point where it was talking about also taking breaks, and I'm like, that's actually really good. And there were parts in this workbook, I just like looked at the bolded words, and there was one bold word that said overdoer, like constantly doing everything and never taking a break. And I'm like, hey, oh my god, that's me. And then so now I'm like, I think this week is actually going to be super interesting. It is month 3, week 2, time management. I'm super excited to get started with it. So hopefully I won't overwork myself, and I'm like reading everything pretty quick. I'm trying to get all my reading done as fast as I can, but still like get it done efficiently before I start working on anything and get all the videos watched and stuff. So yeah, that's this week. And like, let me just tell you, I am an overdoer, like really bad. So just remember to like even if you aren't really good at scheduling and like scheduling a certain time to do your homework, don't constantly do your homework. Like, take a break every once in a while. Like, I have literally been sitting in my basement, on my couch, on my computer, doing school constantly. I've been losing sleep for it, and it has literally been affecting me physically. And I realized I haven't only not been like getting outside and like getting off my computer and stuff. I've literally like my eating habits are different. Like, they're super different. I'll just eat a whole bunch of junk. And before I got all this stress just loaded on me, I like actually ate pretty decent. And now it's like, I'm so stressed, I'm just gonna grab whatever I can get and just go. Well, yeah, don't do that. I think as much as you schedule your tasks during your week, you should like schedule like a certain time to eat every day. And like try to, like, even if it's just small changes in your food, make sure you eat like relatively healthy, not necessarily super healthy, just not super junk. Cause like super junk just like it like makes your brain not work as well. And I actually think it's like it really does affect you. And don't, like, being super stressed about everything and like losing sleep and stuff and overworking yourself, yes, that is all part of being a college student. But when it affects you physically, you should like take a step back and think, okay, I need to do something different. Because even with it affecting you physically, it'll affect you emotionally and mentally, and it'll make you tired, like not want to. And when you're tired, you just want to procrastinate, and you don't really want to do anything, and you just kind of like, you're so tired you don't want to like actually look at stuff and like do something. You just kind of want to like lay on the couch and watch a movie and just chill. Like, I have enough focus power right now to like watch a movie, like keep my eyes open and pay attention to a movie, but I don't have enough brain power to focus on doing some kind of schoolwork here. So just, I mean, keep yourself rested, make time for breaks. A big thing that they're talking about right now is to like reward yourself for certain tasks. Like if you get your discussion board done, like award yourself with like go outside and play with the dog for a couple minutes, go get some ice cream or something, or like go to Arctic Circle, that's right there for me. Go to Arctic Circle and get an ice cream cone, or just like do something kind of fun, or like watch your favorite TV show or something, just to reward yourself to do that, because if you don't do that, you will lose motivation. I totally guarantee you, because I've experienced it. So don't overwork yourself, and remember to take breaks is the biggest thing for this week, especially because it takes more time to not care than to like get your crap done and make a schedule, because if you make a schedule, you'll have certain times to do certain things, and you won't waste time doing whatever and procrastinating. Because if you have a set schedule right there, it's like, okay, I have to do this right now, then you won't spend too much time on it and end up to the point where you don't want to do anything because you're so fed up with it. So yeah, that's what's happening this week. So hopefully I can get my crap done, like, you know, efficiently and on time. So that's for this week. Okay, what do I normally say? I'm so tired. Like, seriously, I'm not even that tired, dude. I'm, like, just now waking up, and it's probably, like, what time is it? It's, like, 4:09. Like, what? I don't know. It's Monday. I feel like I haven't experienced a Monday in a long time. I don't know why. Probably because I just have I'm overworking myself constantly. Okay, so, get your crap together. Start working on your assignments and projects right now instead of waiting until like tomorrow, because I've realized, like, even if you wait until Tuesday to do something, it'll make a huge difference. So get your stuff done, stay motivated, take breaks, reward yourself, and don't stay up until like midnight, 12:30 trying to get your stuff done. Don't hold stuff off until the very, very last minute, because that doesn't really work out very well. So, awesome. Enjoy the week. Be good at the week. Plan the week efficiently. I don't remember what I usually say. It's been a while. I haven't seen y'all in a while. How's it going? Whatever. I watch too much YouTube. So, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.